March of 2020 not only was the start of a pandemic, it was the start of a new life for me. I began my college journey at Florida Gulf Coast University in Fort Myers, Florida. After a year of living on campus, I decided FGCU was not the school for me, and at the end of my spring semester and the beginning of a global pandemic, I moved home to Tampa. After being accepted, I started my summer semester at the University of South Florida and became a student of the Zimmerman School of Mass Communications through online classes. My mom, Becca Zarcone, says she knows that my move back home was the best decision for me.
It was the right decision, and that USF's Communications College was probably going to be a perfect spot for you, and that being back home where your high school friends and Lewis is would also just help you flourish.
Moving home was great, but I missed the freedoms of living on my own. In September, we were 6 months post-quarantine, but still very much living amongst the pandemic. I decided it was time for another big move. I moved out of my childhood home and into my first apartment. Moving out onto my own was a big step, but I'm so happy that I did it. Thanks to COVID, the market was great for leasing an apartment, and I had tons of downtime to get used to my new lifestyle of living on my own. Living in a pandemic can be lonely at times, and for many people, their way of adapting to the pandemic was through adopting a new furry friend. On October 25th, this little furball came into my life by surprise. Bug was 5 weeks old when I became his forever home, and he is now about to be 8 months old. My grandma, who is also a cat owner, says cats make for great pets.
Oh, I think I would have been totally lost if I didn't have my cat with me during quarantine. We became best friends. We watched TV together. We played together. It was just really great having her with me.
A year after the start of the pandemic, I am lucky to say that while COVID may have been a negative, my year was filled with positive moments. Moving home to Tampa was one of the best decisions I've ever made for myself. In the future, I look forward to going back onto campus and soon getting my vaccine. In Tampa, Haley Zarcone reporting for Florida Focus.